perfection is going to kill your progress. So this is really important to understand, because I think people who try and be perfect, try and get every single aspect of their week perfect, ultimately end up failing. So it's not going to be sustainable. It's not going to be the case where you're going to be able to be perfect every week. Yes, you're going to be able to have good weeks, but there's going to be weeks where it's a lot more of a struggle. But this is the time where mindset comes in, and you ultimately understand that. So you're on a plan, yes, obviously you're trying to work to get results, but ultimately you need to understand that the weeks are not always going to be the same, the weeks are not always going to be optimal, and that is fine. That's ultimately, we're trying to look at it over a longer term period, and that if we can get more good weeks than bad weeks, then ultimately we're going to be making progress. If we can get some really good weeks, then some average weeks, and avoid the really bad weeks, then obviously our graph and our line over time is going to be really good. It's going to be consistent, and you're going to ultimately make really good progress. So yeah, please don't aim for perfection. Remember that over time the weeks will change. The weeks will ultimately not always be the best, but over time, if you can get more good weeks than bad weeks and you get a good average, then you're going to be in a good position.